Every modern character has a light, medium, and heavy auto combo, performing them simple, hold auto, and mash button string. These combos can range from simple to hilariously simple to actually fairly complex. For some characters, their combo route changes based on their super meter. I don't have super meter, so it won't do it. Still don't, but the second I do, it goes into the full auto combo. With auto combos, there's a rule that the super will only come out on hit. On block, nothing happens, but on hit, we'll go straight into the super. So let's look at Ryu's medium auto combo. That's pretty decent damage. It also frame traps on block. If they try to 4-frame, it'll hit. And because of the scaling rules, both moves deal 100%. Remember, no auto combo scaling applies. That only applies to modern shortcut specials or supers. Also note, OD Hashogeki is +3 on block. So any move that's 6 or less frames will beat a 4-frame reversal. So we can actually loop it. And that whole sequence frame traps. Now, disclaimer that throw loops may not be in Season 3, but off throw you were +17, so you can do an auto heavy since it's 20 frames. And it'll beat a 4-frame reversal. This probably isn't very good and it uses all your meter, but let's see how many frame traps we can do. I did use turbo to help with the inputs on the right. It's a little hard to be consistent 11 times in a row, but each and every time, if you do a non-invincible reversal, you'll get comboed into level 2. So if they keep blocking, we obviously can't do this forever, as we'll just burn ourselves out, right? But you could also go for a throw. Now the timing is a little tight. You have to walk forward exactly 1 frame. If you do it too early, you miss. If you do it too late, then you'll get clipped. You need to be at least +2 for a throw to work. Hashogeki is +3, which is why you only have 1 frame. If you have to walk forward a little more because you're too far, you mistime it, this is still a pretty good setup, because if they press a button, they get supered. So now let's test multiple options. So I set it to random. This time he'll mix it up. Now, do you know how to beat both of these? It'd be delay tech, right? So you could delay tech, and that would break the throw, and if he goes for the mix-up, right, you avoid that. Well, what about he beats delayed tech? Go into it again, and of course if I press a button, recording 3 will both frame trap and beat delayed tech. In every single case, I'm preparing a level 2 super for 4,000 damage. So although most auto combos are simply buffered specials, there are some that are hit confirms. Guile's medium AC is one of them. On hit, either flash kick or this full super comes out. And if they block the first hit but hit a button on the second, the game still hit confirms even though a human couldn't. Actually did more damage. However, if they continue blocking, nothing actually occurs. So the risk is little, but the reward is pretty good. But the thing is, if they do keep blocking, you lose your turn, right? You're -6 and you're too far away. And in fact, against Zangief, if you're too close, you can get SPD. Until I learned, you can put an option select on this option select. So it looked like I just went for a DRC, right? But it was actually an option select. If he decided to only block once, the auto combo comes out. I'll prove it in real time. Let's make a recording. All right, let's play it back. Inputs are on the right. Can't press a button. What if I block the first? Super comes out, and if I get hit. So to perform a special cancel AC OS, I have a recording. The auto combo will land on hit, and I'm gonna do DI on block. Inputs are on the right. So that's the recording. I end with light DP because it's more damage. Now let's break it down. The third auto heavy is pressed and the opponent got hit, so the auto combo continues. So therefore the DI input is ignored. And the auto combo works. Now let's look at it on block. The third hit of the auto heavy is ignored, but Akuma is still in a special cancelable state. So now DI activates because the player was actionable. And there we go. It was all the same recording. And you can do any special cancelable action when the auto combo doesn't activate, such as drive rush, a fireball, etc. And you can even add a trade button, like so. This was just an introduction. In this next video, I go through every character and nearly every auto combo to see if this tech applies to them. For example, this is footage of Bison's heavy auto combo from that video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I plan on making more Street Fighter content in the future, especially related to modern controls. And the microphone quality will improve. I wasn't the most organized in recording these, as they're recorded at different times and on different mics. To see if your character has an auto combo option select, click this video right here.